previously in Avengers. So, this idea has been running through my mind. It's overwhelming, all-consuming, and I can't shut it off. The best ideas are always the simplest. And last week when we were talking about how things keep escalating, how the world is ever more dangerous, how threats are more frequent, how our enemies are seemingly endless. Well, Steve, that's a complex problem, but you had a pretty simple answer. Do you remember what you said? I do. Well, now I'm sure you were right. We have to get bigger. Earth's mightiest heroes: Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Spider-Woman, Falcon, Shang-Chi, Sunspot, Cannonball, Manifold Smasher, Captain Universe, Hyperion. Mars. Now.
Look here, brother. Look at what the learning tree has shown me. I have examined them all, and this one, Thor, is different. Mythic. Neither the tree nor I could break him down to his base bits. As if he doesn't fully exist or originate from the here and now. I haven't seen anything this exciting in 100,000 years. I believe I have found me a god, ex nihilo.
Query, deity positive. Action, diagnostic. Scanning.
Well, if you are a god, then, like myself, you know something about creation stories, don't you? Yes. In the shadow of the World Tree, lies the realm Asgard. It is ruled by the All-Father, Odin. Who? Yes. That's all very nice. But I'm interested in what closes the loop. When you get to the end of your story, do you have a resurrection myth? Or is there just an apocalypse waiting for you? Listen closely, God. This is the true beginning. And this is how it all ends for your world. At the dawn of everything were the builders. They were the first race, the oldest living things in the cosmos. They were a perfect people. And for a great while, they worshipped the goddess, the Mother Maker herself, the universe. Eventually, they grew beyond this, abandoning the old ways of reverence for the new path of relevance. As expansion and evolution occurred, the builders created aggressive systems to direct, shape and control the very structure of space and time. The first of these systems were gardeners. Elves sent out into the wild to purge species unfit and unsuitable for their new universe. For hundreds of millions of years, our Aleph raised world after world, all of which he deemed unfit for progress. Until, one day, he encountered a species he considered worthy of preservation. He found them worthy of evolution. Then the gardener released the garden he had carried within him for all that time. No two seeds in Aleph carries are the same. The builders, in all their wisdom, knew that creation was chaos and fully embraced this in constant. This Aleph, our Aleph, yielded myself, ex nihilo, and my sister, Abyss. And from that day forward, whenever we hear the call of a living, wild world, we either break or attempt to transform the base species we find there into magnificent, more transcendent, creatures. And that is what I would do for your Earth. What I would do for you. It could be a great story of creation. We shall see. But, I must confess, I'm beginning to have doubts. And I fear the alternative.
Scanning. Scanning. Threat level, ascending. Objective, time sensitive.
I only want to save you people from yourselves. We're completely different people, Steve, so we approach these things in completely different ways. In this case, the idea at hand, expansion. Then, necessary expansion, but go on. Right. So, knowing you like I do, you'll see this as a state of mind. An attitude to be adopted and spread to others through words invoking deeds. Sayings like, greater threats mean greater needs. Fair enough, Tony. I'll admit to that. And I'm safe assuming you see this as some kind of math problem? An engineering one, actually. We're tearing down what we had, and building a new machine to achieve our expanded goals. And that's what this is? Yes. Some useful pieces of the old organization will survive. A limited roster until need demands more. Call it a foundation. The two of us. Plus Thor, of course. We'll want Hawkeye and Black Widow. Agreed. Also, Banner. Banner? Really? You know how that always ends. In Tijuana. Or a monastery. Maybe space camp. Joke all you want, but when we send out the call to expand, we'll want a support structure within this larger group. People who understand our tradition and our purpose. Ah, you mean former members to go along with any newer ones? Captain Universe. Hyperion. Smasher. Especially if we're talking about pushing the boundaries as far as we can. Already there. I've done the initial vetting of everyone on this list. We'll want to get into it a bit more. But for now, I think we're fine using this as a launching point. All right. I don't see Luke Cage listed. I called. Not interested. What about Doctor Strange? Busy. Okay. We can make this work. It has to work. When we engage the mechanism, they have to come. Greater threats mean greater needs, Tony. They'll come. Now. And assemble we did. How long? Carol says the best guess for having the Quinjet retrofitted is around 14 hours. In the dead of night, when the world was sleeping, Captain America and Iron Man had made something new. An Avengers machine. A communal device that was built to save us all. This whole was made of parts. Individuals aligned perfectly to serve a greater purpose. When called, they each came for different reasons. We have beer. Sold. Wolverine. We have money. Oh, thank God. Spider-Man. I dunno. Birdseed. This is me asking, Sam. Then you already know. Good. Keep your phone on. The Falcon. Some of us wanted a new challenge. I'm not blind. Efficiency of movement, generation power. Your diagnostics are off the chart. I also know you're a trained expert in all the traditional arms of your various disciplines, but I'm thinking beyond that. Something new, a fusion of styles. Tradition meets technology. The technology part would be me. Anyway, my point. Have you thought about weapons? Anthony. Beyond these, what weapon could a man ever need? Shang-Chi. Some wanted new experiences. Yes, sir. I understand. Thank you, sir. I'll let you know. Hey, Bobby. You're not going to believe who that was on the phone.
Here, drinky.
Seriously, you're not going to believe who called.
Huh?
First it was Wolverine, and...
Stop right there. Tell the man, no thank you. Tell him, I'm sick of superheroing. I'm done. We were done. Retired. Permanent vacation, Sam. We've earned it.
Right. And then... Wolverine put Steve Rogers on the phone. Captain America said he wants us to be Avengers.
Okay, I'm in.
I thought you just said.
Well, that was me talking about the X-Men, Sam. This is different.
Interesting. Give up the Circle X of Mutant Dom.
Feared and hated.
And take up the circle of the Avengers.
Loved. And adored.
You make a good point.
It's the best point, brother. You and I were made for bigger things. Bobby and Sam in the spotlight. Right where we were supposed to be. This is going to be amazing.
Cannonball. Sunspot. Some wanted a better life. Can I get you wherever you want to go? Bend space-time? Sure. But I don't know that I'm the man for the job. I've tried this being a hero bit before and all that happened was a lot of my friends got hurt. Do you really think I'm the right guy for the job? Because I don't know that I am. Why don't we find out together, Eden? Manifold. And some of us could not help who we were.
Let's hear it.
Hear what exactly?
Not the hard sell, none of the manipulation. No dinner and drinks and all that Tony Stark ridiculousness. How about you just tell us what the two of you are up to? How about the truth?
Ah. That. Of course. Well, I don't know anything about that. How about you, Steve? The truth? The truth is that the world lies in peril. Something dark and dangerous is in the air. Something sinister is just out of reach. I think everything we believe is going to be tested, and only men and women of conviction, of purpose, can stand against that inevitability. You see, a time is coming for the world's most mighty. So tell me, Jessica, what are you?
An Avenger.
Spider-Woman. Do I even need to ask, soldier?
Oh. Hell no.
Captain Marvel. Earth. Now.
Cap. Starcom satellites picking up multiple incoming targets. Trajectory marks them as extraplanetary.
From Mars. Kobe, Japan. Population, 1,543,091. Khatapur, India. Population, 99,498. The Fallen Heights, the Savage Land. Population, 457. Split, Croatia. Population, 177,263. Olgenia, Norway. Population, 1. Mars. You see. I'm an artist. Why are you doing this? What we do is an extension of who we are. The garden is conflicted, torn between two purposes. Do we build better worlds, or do we tear them down? I still believe in creation. And I tell you truly, I believe that your world can be transformed and saved. So each organic delivery system I send hurtling through space to Earth, each origin bomb, contains a communal virus tailor-made to remap genetic code. Each bomb different. Multiple variations for multiple purposes. And each one making your planet better suited for its new future. It's perfection, Mr. Stark. It's genocide, you weird-looking freak. Genocide. Genocide, he says. As if I'm a monster. I bring forth life where there was none, and he calls it genocide. Yes, yes. I know. But I've been doing this for millions of years, and each time it's not just death I oppose, but also the hateful ignorance of indigenous deniers. Yes. I suppose I could. I suppose I should. You think I've killed all those people on your planet, but the truth is I've never set out to kill anyone or anything my entire life. See, I don't destroy, Anthony Stark. I create. I am ex nihilo. I make something from nothing. But if you seek the dark pit of destruction, look there. If I fail, he will purge your world and leave it lying fallow. So hope for my success, because if this comes down to Olive, only the universe herself could save your world.
Multiple detonations. Confirmed impacts in Japan and Croatia. I think there might have been more, but we lost them as they entered the atmosphere. Retasking the Stark comsats and requesting access to the shield array.
Confirming Captain Marvel's initial data. It appears to be similar to the earlier strikes in Australia and Canada, Steve. We were waiting for confirmation, but as soon as...
No need.
Excuse me.
I'm taking too long. There's no need. I know who did this. I know why, and they have to be stopped. Now. Manifold. Team's been together less than 6 hours, Cap. You sure these people are ready for this? Not a bit. But in the long history of the world, when has being ready not been a luxury? Excuse me. You wanted me, sir? I've read your file, Eden. And from what I understand, while you've never been off planet, you do have the ability to get us to Mars. Is that correct? Would you believe me if I told you getting there is as easy as walking across the room? No. Well, it is. For me it's like space and time fold in on themselves and I just step from one place and into the other. I just need to know my starting point. Cap told me you were dressed in a diaper when they recruited you. Would you call that a starting point? It's always the same jokes. Look, man. I'm not good at a lot, but this I can do. See? You know he's going to kill us all, right? I know it's not going to matter if we wait much longer. Get everyone together, Logan. Tell them. Tell them we're going to Mars. Tell them I need warriors, and I need heroes. Tell them it is the end of the world, and what I need are Avengers.